Good day, fellow traders. Welcome back to another day trading recap. So today I had a pretty bad day. I was minus 4 hours. But what I want to talk about specifically in this video is trading rules and why every trader should have trading rules. So what's the purpose of rules, right? So the purpose of the rules are to address certain issue that a trader has. So every trader is different. So they should set up, really reflect on their trading and see what's the problem that needs to be addressed and tailor-made the rules to address those problems. I give you an example. For me personally, I need to address two problems. And one is that I have a slight tendency to overtrade, meaning instead of losing maybe 1 or 2% of my portfolio, I end up losing maybe 4 or 5% of my portfolio. Although it's been getting less and less, it still does happen sometimes. And my second problem, and this is very recent that I set up a rule for this, is to let my winners run. I have a very hard time letting my winners run. So to address the overtrading, I have a limit of 4 trades per day. So 4 trades per day equals to around 1 or 2% of my portfolio. So 4R is around 2% of my portfolio. And my second rule is to between the entry and my target price, I'm only allowed 1 partial. So this allows me to let my winners run. So today, the max trade, 4 trade actually came into effect, and I'll show you my trades and why this potentially could have saved me a lot of money, right? Because it was very frustrating. So let's have a look at FUBO first. So FUBO over here on the daily chart, you can see there could be a clear continuation downward. Maybe not a continuation like a complete breakdown, but definitely if it came up to certain resistance level, there's a chance that it might go down. So I went to the lower time frame and I identify what I did is I identified this key level over here between 717 and 721. And you can see when it came up to this level, it slammed back down. But what happened is this stock, it wicked me out to the penny, right? So I entered over here. And I got stopped out over here, literally to the penny, right? And then the stock started going in my direction. So over here I re-entered, but this was a practice account since I was already at that time over 4 trades. So I went into here with a practice account just in order to subconsciously see the price go to a target. This is just for make sure I don't lose the confidence for the following day. But this didn't happen in my real account. So I did end up losing 1R on this trade. So that was very frustrating, right? You can see it wicked me out to the penny almost. And I had another trade, MU, same thing, right? So I was long biased on this stock, but I didn't. I'm not gonna go through the detail of the daily, but I was long biased. It looking for a quick scalp to this 79.50 level. So I went in over here. This was my entry for the 1 minute opening breakup, right? So very decent entry. I had my stop right below the body of this 1 minute candle. So it did start going in my direction and slammed down and it wicked me out to the penny again. So this is why I have rules, right? Because in the old days, if I get wicked out twice like this to the penny, I'll start making trades left and right. And instead of 4 trades, I'll probably end up making 20 trades. And my stats shows me that maybe there's 1 or 2 days I end up making the money back, but in general I end up losing more. I'll end up losing instead of 1-2% of my portfolio, I'll end up losing maybe 4 or 5% of my portfolio. So this is why it's very important to have rules, right? There's certain sequence of events during your trading that will lead to over trading, and having these strict rules actually prevent you from over trading, because it stops you and makes you think, okay, well, I reached my max trade. So it kind of resets your mindset, and it prevents from you going crazy basically. So I hope this video was useful, and I hope it's clear why trading rules are very important and why it needs to be tailor-made to each individual trader, because each trader have different problems. Some traders might have overtrading problem. Some traders might have what they call like hesitation to enter a trade, right? So those probably have different rules. I don't have that the problem. Like I don't have problem getting into a trade, but I know some people do. So maybe that requires a certain set of rules that applies to that specific problem. So identify your problem and try to set rules according to those problems that can help you. So hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys next time.